If midlife hormones have left you feeling scattered, flat or off centre, then stick around and watch this video because I'm going to explain how this 48-hour reset fast could help bring you back into balance. I'm Sarah Knight, a nutrition and fasting coach, and I help midlife women feel calmer, clearer and more grounded in their bodies again through my practical 360 approach to health, including that of nourishing your physical health, supporting your emotional well-being and reconnecting you with your inner wisdom. A quick compliance check. What I share here is for educational purposes only. I ask you to be curious with this information and remain curious. And please do check with your healthcare professional if you have a medical condition or are taking medication. So why this Lent fast? It wasn't for weight loss like many women want when they fast. I reached for it because emotionally I wasn't feeling great. I felt flat, scattered, disconnected from myself. I'd been through a lot this last year, both mentally and physically. And I knew this Lent fast would help me reset, because this Lent fast helps to reset your dopamine. That is responsible for calm, your joy, clarity, motivation and emotional steadiness without needing that constant stimulation. Okay, so what did I do? I planned and prepared. It's essential. So a few days before I started, I asked myself, why was I doing this? And I also set an intention. I asked, what do I want from this experience? What am I hoping to reconnect with? It's important to spend some moments to do this, particularly on a longer fast, because it may become challenging, and that's when you will want to lean into your why and that intention that you've set yourself. You may get those signals from your body to eat out of habit, comfort or emotion. So having an intention can really help. So for me, my intention was clear. I wanted clarity. I wanted calm. I wanted to feel like myself again. And I found that by having this during the fast when it was challenging, it really helped to anchor me. There were the moments when I felt the urge to eat, but instead of reacting and taking that bite, I paused, I leaned in, I journaled. Here are 2 gentle prompts that I used that may help you. What am I actually hungry for right now? What part of me needs support in this moment? During the fast, I went to bed early, had plenty of rest during the time. I put in place many self-care moments, did gentle walking and stayed close to home to help avoid the temptation of eating and drinking when out and about. As I moved into day 2, something shifted. My mind started to feel clearer. My energy started to increase and I started to feel more grounded, upbeat. What I found powerful was that I noticed it wasn't just an emotional, physical reset that I'd gone through, but a remembering, a returning, a coming home to myself. Here's what's happening inside your body during this fast. Between 12 and 16 hours, your body has used up its circulating glucose and stored glycogen. Your insulin levels fall and you begin shifting from burning sugar to burning fat. This is known as metabolic switching. What this really means is your body is coming out of storage mode and into fat burning mode. This lowers inflammation and begins to calm your nervous system, which is why so many women start to feel more grounded around this time. From about 17 hours, autophagy begins. This is your cell cleanup that happens inside your body. Think of it like recycling and repairing. This switches on at 17 hours, clearing out those old and damaged dysfunctional cells and starting to break them down and clear them out. This includes cleaning up any damaged mitochondria. Think of this as your body's deep tidy up. It starts clearing out what no longer serves you physically and emotionally. Women often describe this as the first moment they feel lighter. At around 24 hours, autophagy increases significantly. Your body ramps up stem cell production. Inflammation calms even further and your gut healing begins. Your system is officially in healing mode. Your cells, gut and hormones get a break, which is why clarity and emotional lightness often begins around this time. Your body is literally repairing itself from the inside out. At around 36 hours, your growth hormone surges, plus your brain starts to reset. Your hormone spikes dramatically. This helps protect muscle, repairs tissues, and supports your fat burning. Ketones rise, which support your brain function, focus, and calm. This is when many women say, something's shifted. My brain feels clearer. My mood feels lighter. I feel sharper. You feel more in your body rather than scattered or overwhelmed emotionally. It can feel like the fog has lifted. And at 48 hours, this is where you have that emotional and mental health reset. Your dopamine receptors become more sensitive again, meaning your brain can feel that pleasure, joy, calm, and motivation with that less external stimulation. Inflammatory markers drop further. Ketones peak, which fuel the body in a steady, calm way. This is the magic moment. Your brain feels balanced. Your mood lifts. You feel emotionally steady and less anxious. Small joys feel bigger again. That of nature, connection, creativity. It's a mental reset for overstimulated midlife brains. At each stage, your body isn't just doing something physical, it's clearing emotional, weight releasing, energetic clutter and inviting your spirit back into clarity and peace. The second day often feels like a return, a remembering of who you are beneath the noise. Okay, so how to do it? The day before you lean into your fast, eat balanced meals, combining protein, healthy fats, veggies. Avoid sugar, processed food and alcohol. Makes easing into the fast smoother and helps you to maintain it throughout. I prefer to start this fast in the evening, after dinner around 7 p.m. It means the first part of the fast is when I'm sleeping. It just sets me up for this fast. But you choose the time that suits your rhythm and lifestyle. The same steps apply. In the morning, add a pinch of Celtic sea salt to your first glass of water. You lose minerals overnight, and so replenishing them is really important. It keeps your blood sugar stable and your energy steady. You can also use an electrolyte, but do watch out because many do contain sugar. I like Celtic sea salt as it's naturally rich in minerals, particularly that of magnesium and potassium, so it gives a beautiful support. Hydrate regularly throughout the day, around 2 litres of water, and replenish with minerals throughout the day. And again, I like to use Celtic sea salt, and if you are using that, a good gauge is a pinch of sea salt every second or third glass. You can have up to 1/4 teaspoon a day, or you can opt for a dedicated mineral stroke electrolyte. Move gently throughout the day and skip those heavy workouts. Save those for your non-fasting days. This fast is as much about your nervous system as it is your metabolism. Day 2. Stay in that softer rhythm. Hydrate, rest and follow the steps outlined in day 1. If it feels supportive, why not journal? It's a fantastic aid. Suggested prompt: what does my body need from me today? If you feel yourself reaching for food, pause first. Ask yourself, is this physical hunger or emotional hunger? Am I seeking food for comfort, grounding, or reassurance? Listen to your body. It will tell you. Break the fast at your 48-hour mark with foods that nourish your gut and ground your energy. Suggestions: bone broth with some softly cooked vegetables, eggs with sauerkraut or kimchi, some wild salmon or lentils with leafy greens and olive oil. Have some olives, berries, or a bit of dark chocolate. These all support your microbiome and help you ease back into nourishment. Before your first bite, pause. Take a slow breath. Acknowledge what you've just done. You've given your body 2 days of rest, repair, and emotional spaciousness. You didn't restrict, you restored. You didn't punish, you softened. You didn't push, you listened. Truly, well done. Most women never give themselves this space, but you did. And you will feel it in your mood, your clarity, your energy, and your inner steadiness. This wasn't just a fast, it was a remembering, a recalibration, a coming home to yourself. At the start, I said I would explain how a 48-hour fast could bring you back into balance. Now you know how to do that. For more guidance, let YouTube recommend my next video to watch.